Yo, what up? I go by the name of Giltonese. You're watching from the Westo channel. I'm a rapper turned producer. Well, I ain't really like put out my beats, but I've been making beats for like 5 years, but I think I've gotten better at it now than I was back then. Like, it wasn't a consistent 5 years. It was just like on and off. So I still feel like I'm like an amateur, but I watched a lot of videos and I thought I should start and make some videos for you guys, and maybe you learn something from me as I learned from the rest. This is making beats for amateurs on Logic Pro 10. Yeah, I'll probably give you more background to me later. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so I already got Logic Pro opened up, and I'm about to fix my first instrument. We're gonna start off with some drums or a melody. We're gonna start off with a melody. So I'm gonna go over here, and by the way, all this is stock. I'm not using any plugins or anything like that. I'm just using everything that comes with Logic Pro. So just make sure you have everything downloaded on Logic Pro. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get into, we're gonna go with some horns. We're gonna use a single instrument, and we're gonna use the sax, alto sax 1. Alright, so I don't know how this sounds. I'm just gonna use it real quick. So there's one thing that I don't know. I don't know how to really play chords. I just know the keys. I know it goes from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and C is where your keys begin. So it's 7 keys each time, 8 keys. Let's see. Yeah, 8 keys until you get to your next octave. It goes up 4 octaves on my keyboard. I have the Akai Professional MPK 249. So I don't know how it goes. I just know these are your minors and these are your majors. Black keys are your majors, minors are the white keys. That's at least what I think I know. I'm not too sure. Those in the comments, just correct me if I'm wrong, because I will read the comments and learn from you guys as you learn from me. I just play the sounds to ears. So I'm gonna lay that down, but I'm gonna change the pitch when I get in here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. The thing that I've learned within is just a bunch of shortcuts. Shortcuts makes it easier and faster. Cycle. If you're in a cycle, you press C, and to get your metronome, press K. Now those of you who don't have a MIDI keyboard or a MIDI controller or anything like that, if you want to use the keyboard that's on your computer, you would press Command K, and that will bring up your keyboard. And now you have this keyboard and you can play here. Okay, we're gonna start off using these keys here. Try 145, see if we can double it. Okay, so if you're wondering how I just found my metronome, normally I slow the metronome down, but I actually want to do a fast tempo beats. I'm trying to work on those. How I found my metronome is I just kind of sit here and I just play it. Like I just wait and I see it's hitting 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just play it with it. 1. And then it just ends up being what I need it to be. So here we go. Oh, I messed up already, y'all. Already. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that. I keep my fingers on the notes just that way I can make sure that I know where I have my place, because I can't just be like, oh, there's G. I don't know that. I just know that I'm on E. And I just kind of play by looking at the thing. Alright, so here we go. Oh, as you see, I just went over. All right, so here we go. So what I do is I just open it up, I double click in, and sometimes when you click on it, this won't be blue, so like it'll be like that. So if you want to highlight these, you just press the blue and then you'll be there. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to go ahead and come in here and I'm gonna quantize things, I'm gonna highlight things. So the one way to do it is you would go ahead and you'll press Command A, and now all of them are highlighted. So from here, I would press Q, and now all of them are quantized. So I have this one too big here, just gonna click over here, and then I'm gonna bring that down. And we're good there, and we're good there. So how I look at it is, right here is your start. That's your start here. And right here is where, no, right here is where your next bar is. I see I went over here, but it shouldn't matter because I come back on track right here. And then over here, it stops right there. So when I play this back, it should just be in line. Now that we got this, I'm gonna add on top of it. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do this again. Normally, I would make my melodies a little bit stronger, but I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna kind of go on to something else. I'm gonna go ahead and pick probably the trombone. See what we got here. Okay, now let's see it. Now it sounds weird, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and do some things. Okay. Alright. So we got those two there, right? Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to move the sax, and I'm about to take it and drop it down a couple pitches. What I could do is I can either go into my effects and I can do it there and change the pitch, or I just do it here. Now this beat sounds weird, right? Hold on a second. Yeah, got called in the middle of doing this, so here we are, we're back again. All right, so now, here we are. Where we at? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're into this weird sounding beat. Like I said, it's just amateur working. All right, I'm using things that I don't normally use, and this video platform that I'm doing right now, just doing this, is kind of to help me make more beats and also make me finish my beats, because I have a problem where I just kind of get something started and I don't really finish it. So this is to help me finish my beats and kind of just hear. I don't really show anybody, so I kind of want to just get opinions out there and get how I sound and get what I'm doing, and there we go. That's that. All right, so here we go. What I'm doing is I'm about to take this beat here, this sax, and I'm about to change it up. I'm gonna go ahead and take a lot of that out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add a reverb to it, and we're actually gonna shift the pitch. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add some drums in here. And every beat doesn't need 808s. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to stretch this out to 8 bars. So now that I got my drum pattern, okay, there we go. Okay, so I quantized those, but I unquantized them because they sound better unquantized. So I'm gonna keep them off. I ain't got no word for that. I'm gonna just keep them off of the lines because it just sounds better. There's space for it there. Where it is right now, there's space there. And that's something about music is you have to know when you're doing the production, you have to make space for everything. And I know it doesn't sound like, it sounds weird because what do you mean make space for everything? Doesn't it just, you know, it just makes and it's there? Everything is fighting over each other, and I know it's hard to understand because it took me a while to really understand it, but I'll try to break it down for you some kind of way. I'll try to do it. All right, so we have a shaker in there, and here's things that I look at as far as what helps me beat make. Is I have a melody which I use, and I don't really worry about key scales, but you should. I just don't. And then I make sure I have a kick, I have a snare, I have hi-hats, I have shakers. There's just things that I have, elements that I have that I put in there. Not on every beat, but those are things that I look for. So when you're making and you're playing the beat, just kind of look and be like, okay, what do I miss? Oh, I'm missing this. Let me try to make that, and just find new things to mess with. And if you're comfortable, you're comfortable. Okay, so now I'm about to look for another sound. I meant to pick a pad. So I'm picking pads and I'm picking airways. I pick pads because it kind of gives you like an atmospheric sound, like, and that's just hitting one note real quick. You can hold it, but it just stays longer. So it kind of just gives it in the back. It just plays a background. Metronome threw me off, so I'm gonna fix it. Now this, it's alright. It's one of my first beats. Sometimes I just throw beats away because they don't come out as great, but I'm gonna put this one up because I'm just gonna make them all, and we're gonna hear them all every time we do it. I bet you I could beef it up, just putting some more emphasis on it. Maybe. Let's try some thumb bass. So you see I found my next one just messing around here. Okay, so we're gonna quantize it. Okay, so I got the basis of what I want. I'm gonna try and see if we can put some more, just some more drums in it. And then I'm gonna lay it out. And we're gonna see how it goes. I've laid out beats before, but not like all the way to where I've been like, yeah. I've just laid them out. Okay, I just added that, whatever this is. It comes in the Atlanta drums. Okay, I'm gonna call it done. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just add all of these and arrange them. That's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so when it comes to us arranging them, you just kind of put them in an order of what you think, and you might need to add just a little bit of sounds here and there, but you get it to where you get it. You get it to where you like it. So what I do is I just go ahead and I take it and I just place them a whole bunch of times, and then I just start removing stuff. So right now we got it just here. So what I'll do is I'll take out some stuff. Let's go ahead and take this out as well. And so we'll take the bass out. I'm gonna take that out. Okay, so I got it arranged, but what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna go in and EQ it, and then I'm gonna play it for you guys, and you let me know how you feel.